have a very simple thrift haul for you today, and it's something I always look out for and something I have been looking for, and I found it today, so I thought I would share it with you for this week's video. And I have a local thrift store in my hometown that I feel like when I go into, I always find a treasure. And it was prayer meeting today with my friends at my church, and so on the way home, Titus was home working and the girls were home doing school. So I ran in really quick and I thrifted just for about maybe 15 minutes. But I found 2 items there that I want to share with you that are really good. And I feel like it's a thrift store that I forget about, even though it's in my hometown. That's probably why I forget about it, because I know it's always here. We actually have a new thrift store in town that I have not shared with you that I will take you in. Really cute store. I think they're moving locations, and I'll share that with you maybe later on in the summer. But I went into my thrift store and they just have a lot of fun, beautiful things for summer. And the prices are very nice and nothing's really overpriced in there. So that's why it's fun to thrift. There's nothing worse than going into a thrift store and the prices are astronomical or new prices, like something you would find at Marshall's or online that you want, and the prices are just ridiculous. And that's why we thrift, is to find good prices. So it's just kind of getting discouraging because everything is going up in price. And you guys know I like to thrift if possible. Sometimes I have to purchase new, but I still try to find a good deal and a good price. So I left that thrift store. Then I went to my local Habitat, which I didn't get any footage of because it was early in the morning, so I didn't get any footage. But I found 2 items for $6, and I'll share, actually it was a little more than that, but they went down for me, so I cannot wait to share this 1, 2, 3, 4 item haul, but it's very, very good, and I think you're gonna enjoy it. Actually, it was 5 items because my sister Carrie brought me my Mother's Day gift and this morning. And it's this beautiful, like, I don't think it's linen, but it has a gritty feel to it. I'll do a close-up, and it just looks so vintage. I think it'd be so cute as a square tablecloth because it is square for a nice table or like to layer. So that was part of my Mother's Day gift from my sister Carrie from Cottage Diaries. And she says she's coming back. She just hasn't, so I don't know what else to tell you guys. She's doing good. She just hasn't got back into filming. This was from my sister. I love it. I think it's so pretty. Put that on the bed. At the local thrift store that I showed you footage of, I got this beautiful terracotta pot for $5. It's pretty good size. In my kitchen makeover, whenever I get to that, I want to have my herbs up on a shelf on the wall because I want to do some open shelving in there, Lord willing. And I have my lemon thyme, I think it is. And I planted it on a video a couple videos back. Several of you were telling me the planter was too small, and I know it was kind of the same size. And I don't like to plant it in a too big of a planter because I feel like it could almost like not take root, or it could die because the planter's too big for the plant. But I think it will be okay with this one because it's kind of more shallow and then just more wide. This was $5, and I took this out and watered it, let it sit in the sun, and that's what I'm trying to do, and age it before I bring it in the house because I love the natural aged look of a terracotta planter that the rain and the sun has just weathered. So that's what I'm doing right now, is trying to age it before I bring it into the house and plant it in the kitchen. I want my herbs that I use all the time to be up on my shelf so I can just pinch it off and cook with it as need, you know? $5, love it. I love the shape. I think it's so simple and pretty. I thrifted a chair from Habitat 2 years ago, and it's been used outside and it's faded from the sun, but it's sturdy and in good condition, and I only paid $10 for it. And I see them online a lot, but they're, I think, around $100. And so when I went into my local thrift store, she had one in perfect condition. Even the stain was beautiful for $40. And I knew I wanted a pair on my front porch, and I want to get like a bigger type stand to put a big plant that takes full sun right in the middle. Very simple, very cottagey. So the one chair is really faded from being in the sun, and I thought about staining him to match the other one, but I decided against that because eventually the other chair is going to fade as well because they're both dead in the sun, and I sit in them all the time. I'm very cold natured, and a lot of you ask why I wear cardigans or denim jackets in the summer. It's because I'm cold. Today my sister brought me my Mother's Day gift, and we sat outside for probably 2 hours and just chatted and enjoyed the warm sunshine this morning and the cool breeze. These chairs come in perfect, and I use them, and they're just beautiful. And for $50 for the pair, I don't feel like that's a bad price. I mean, $40 is kind of much. I didn't want to ask her to go down in price. I just didn't, because I know how much they go for online regular price. So $40 for the pair of chairs, $5 for the terracotta pot, and that is from my local thrift store that I shared the footage of. Now, moving on to Habitat, I went in there and I shared with you a couple weeks ago the couch I purchased for $25 and sold for $100. That day, I picked up an Ironstone pair. So I got this beautiful picture, and I will do a close-up. It had $8 on the bottom, but she gave it to me for $6. And it says, you guys know I need glasses. I should get them out because do you notice I'm pulling back? I'm like, I have to have glasses. I love glasses, so I'm excited about the glasses, but not excited about the whole pulling back part. I am 44 years old. It says Independence Ironstone, Castleton, China, made in Japan. And it's a green stamp, so it's really beautiful. And I will do an overlay so you can kind of get a better look of this teapot. And then in a different area, put that right there. And then in a different area, I found the same set because it's the same stamp and the same markings and all of the same writing. Very beautiful, very crazed platter for $1. So I got both items for $7 because she went down to $6 for the teapot, and then I didn't ask her to go down for $1 on the platter because $1 is basically free in nowadays times. This platter, I hope I haven't been saying planter, but this platter is beautiful. It's crazed. It has these beautiful ridges along the edge, and I will use this in my kitchen makeover, or I do use them to set plants on and catch the overflow of water because it's just beautiful, and then they're not going to get damaged. But $7 for the pair, you cannot beat it, and I love Ironstone. I always bang my haul too. It's good, no chips. I always look for Ironstone when I'm thrifting. I always look for terracotta pots, and I was looking for the second chair for this set because I knew they were online available, so I thought I might come across the chair eventually, and I did. I hope you enjoyed this haul. I hope it inspires you to go thrifting this summer. Keep an eye out for the things you're looking for, and you will eventually find them. And this pair of Ironstone teapot and platter is going to go so well in my kitchen. I almost ordered my faucet for my kitchen makeover, but I haven't decided on the unlacquered brass or polished brass. So anyways, this will go in my kitchen eventually. I hope you all are having a wonderful summer and enjoying the warmer weather, the long evenings, and I'm trying to soak every moment in and just enjoy each season as it comes along, good or bad, because life is beautiful and we are so blessed. I'm gonna go outside and set the chairs up really quick. And if I get to it, I'm gonna replant my thyme in this planter. I just don't know if I'm gonna get to it on this video because Violet has an orthodontist appointment, and that takes like a good portion of our day out. So let's head on out, set up the chairs, and maybe plant the plant in this little planter. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Comment below and let me know if I should stain the other chair an early American stain to match the other one, or just let them both fade naturally with the sun. And I haven't decided yet. Comment below and let me know what your thoughts are.